Hello everyone and welcome back to the match on WWE 2K23. 23? 24? Where are we? What game are we on? 2K24. We are back with the semi-finals, the first semi-final of the King of the Ring. We have got CM Punk going up against Will Ospreay. CM Punk then fresh off of victories against both Samoa Joe and Sami Zayn to get here. And Will Ospreay who defeated Bryan Danielson and Gunther to get here as well. Big opportunity for one of these two guys to move through to the final. There's a cat on the desk. Hello, cat. Thank you for your attendance here today. So where do we sit in the old ranking system? Will Ospreay is, I think, moving his way up the rankings. He wasn't in the greatest position, was he? He is now up to +2, thanks to these two games he's had in this tournament, which currently has him on 198th position. Which is also joint 136 for a lot of people on 2 ranking points. And then we've got Chip Magnet Punk, who's on +12 in 20th position in the rankings, +4 for this year so far, so he's having a good run. And of course we've got the other semi-final coming up for you in a couple of days' time. That will be Finn Balor versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Of course, Bret Hart consistently the best person on the game ever. We'll see how we get on. I'm hoping the audio's okay. I leave the audio the exact same every single time I record, and for some reason, some days it works great, and other days it's really quiet. I don't know what the issue is, to be honest with you, but hey ho. So good on Will Ospreay there with the headbutt and the gut, and in with the powerbomb to the outside on CM Punk. And we know that Punk struggles here and there. What? The categories. I think this thing was... I always get in trouble every time I say stuff about CM Punk, don't I, really? But I feel like CM Punk is struggling at the moment. I think that he's not the wrestler he was when he first went home. That's the best way of putting it. He's not the guy he once was. I think the wrestling itself has progressed a lot, and I don't think he's happy about that. I think what he needs to do is he just needs to establish where he sits. Once he establishes whereabouts he sits in the world of WWE these days, and then he can work on that. I think that's the best way of doing it. I mean, when he comes back off his feud, he can have his injury, so he can have his feud with Drew McIntyre, who I'm assuming is going to be champion at that point in time. However, well, Drew's got to win the belt against Damian Priest first, and then he's going to have to defend that belt against Gunther, I suppose, at SummerSlam. But I feel like the way they've built CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, it makes sense for Drew potentially. I don't know, actually, no, they can have CM Punk cross Drew the champion. No, because that would work. They wouldn't have CM Punk cross through the championship in Scotland, because that would make CM Punk one of the biggest heels around, and they're pushing him as the face, aren't they? It's going to be interesting what they do when he does come back. I don't think he'll be back until after SummerSlam, I reckon, these days. But yeah, it's all down to CM Punk finding his place. He's not going to be... He's not the main man. He's not going to be the main man in WWE. There's no way it's going to happen. There's no way he's going to be up to the same level as Cody or Roman Reigns when he returns, or The Rock when he comes back. He's not going to be at that level, so he needs to establish where he sits, and he needs to be the best he can in that position, I suppose. And he's going to have to be careful, because obviously now, what was it, 14 matches back since his return for 3 injuries? He's obviously got those limitations as well, I suppose. I'm not having a go at him, just being blatantly honest at this point in time. You've got to be realistic, haven't you, to get the best out of people. CM Punk now stamping on the arm and a big elbow into the chest as well. Jawbreaker by Will Ospreay. I know he's going to go for that. No, he's going to go for the Tiger Driver instead. Goes for almost like an elevated pedigree. Goes in for the pin. It's only a 2 count. It was close though. Ospreay now backing away into the corners. He's thinking hidden blade. He is indeed. The big running elbow to the back of the head. The worst thing about that is you can't see it coming. That's the whole point. It's a hidden blade, isn't it? But you can't prepare yourself for it. And because of that, it can cause a hell of a lot of damage. And you see CM Punk has been busted open now by Ospreay. Ospreay now springs off with a Pele kick. And Ospreay is in firm control at this point in time. There's the pin once again for one. Only one count. CM Punk springs off. Beautiful drop kick. And now Punk taking Ospreay up. We've seen what he likes to do here, but Ospreay also knows exactly what he's up to and breaks free from the potential GTS. Ospreay, lovely standing Spanish fly. There's the pin. Only a 2 count. He's getting closer though. Ospreay heading up to the top. Lovely. It's almost like a, is it the Whisper in the Wind? Nice backbreaker. CM Punk now dragging Ospreay into the corner. There's the big forearm. Now CM Punk is completely lagged. No, he's decided not to go for a punch. But he does have control of the match again. Big elbow into the chest again. CM Punk now in with the headlock, but Ospreay able to roll it over and break free. Springboards off and drop kick once again. Will Ospreay willing Punk back up. And another hidden blade. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Will Ospreay got the win against CM Punk. Many will say that is a surprise, but I mean both of these are at the top of the game. On this game anyway. Will Ospreay victorious. He moves up to +3 in the rankings. This has been such a big tournament for Ospreay so far. He was so low down in the rankings. He was on 0 points. He was stuck in the midriffs, and all of a sudden now he gets up to a +3. Oh, a bit of a lag spike there. He's still in a much better place than what he was before this competition began, and Will Ospreay moves on then to face the winner of our second semi-final coming up in a couple of days' time. That'll be Bret the Hitman Hart versus Finn Balor. There we go. That's a weird looking picture of Will Ospreay's face. Okay. I'm going to love you and leave you. Good night. God bless. I'll be the same. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in a couple of days' time for our next semi-final, Finn Balor versus Bret Hart. Good night.